The United States and Cuba have met for a fourth round of negotiations. It's part, of course, of the ongoing normalization of diplomatic relations between the two countries. These latest talks were centered on human rights issues. Our correspondent Alexandra Hall now with the story.
As Cuba and the United States meet once again to discuss the new face of their evolving relationship, human rights is officially on the table for the first time. It's an issue that Washington often brings up in its relations with the Caribbean nation, but Cuban officials counter that the United States should focus on human rights at home before meddling in the affairs of other countries.
The Cuban government is making the point that the United States government itself is a gross violator of human rights. We have in the United States 2.5 million people incarcerated. That's more than any other country in the world.
According to the FBI, white police officers used deadly force against black men and women nearly twice a week between 2008 and 2012. Of those, around 1 in 5 were in their early 20s or younger.
And the United States government is doing nothing, not even mentioning this fact. And then also is sort of giving deference to police forces and their excessive force. They're not talking about the epidemic of not just killings, but brutality.
Cuba argues that human rights should be measured in terms of access to health care and literacy, areas in which its government has excelled in years past. Officials also point to issues in the United States like poverty and the practice of the death penalty, which Cuba views as inhumane.
If you're going to complain about somebody else, you need to lead by example. And if you're not leading the charge, then you definitely you're not going to have as much value in your opinion.
According to U.S. State Department officials, Tuesday's initial discussion serves as a jump-off point for discussing the structure and methodology of future meetings on human rights. But even agreeing on what can be discussed and when could prove difficult, as each side attempts to agree on a single interpretation of what human rights actually entail. Alexandra Hall, Telesur, Washington.